Recently, I had an absolutely fantastic opportunity to work with one of the top models in my area. Her name is Jen. We connected online through her agent, and we're working together almost right away. I try to work with models of all levels and abilities. For an entry-level model just testing the waters, I try to be a positive influence, help them feel more comfortable in front of the camera, and show them what it's like behind the camera as well, and then even teach them a pose or two. With Jen, there was none of that. She brought years of skill and knowledge. She's a full-time model, and working with her was an amazing experience. Here's a description of the shoot for everyone, but stay tuned to the end of the video where I tell you how you can get all of the photos, behind-the-scenes information, and a walkthrough video of my editing approach for the photos from the shoot. For my VIPs, I take you through everything. Not a VIP yet? I'll talk more about that at the end of the video too. The purpose of the shoot was to create promotional and instructional material for a company that sells continuous studio lighting solutions. The lights were fun to work with, and Jen stole the show. Working with her was proof that experience counts. Jen was not only on time for the shoot, she was early. Second, as we talked about the goals for the shoot, she understood quickly and had brought a few outfits to be flexible, and I could tell that she was visualizing the results before we even took a single photo. During the shoot, as I was adjusting the lighting and moving it around, Jen used her experience to reposition herself and move into what seemed like countless poses that would work best for her and with the lighting configuration. This left me freed up to focus on playing with the lights. The way that I approached the shoot from a lighting perspective is that we started with a 3-light setup: a primary, a fill, and an overhead hair light on a boom. My goal for the shoot was to show the benefit of using all 3 lights and then to selectively remove lighting as we went, all the way down to 1 light by the end of the shoot. Hey, I love having a lot of light available in my studio, but I've learned over time that my own style leans toward creative use of shadow, and often a lot of it. This is something to keep in mind when picking out studio lighting. The temptation is to purchase all sorts of lighting and modifiers. The more light, the better, right? But it depends. More lights can create what I call a safe look, meaning that the subject is well illuminated and looks great from almost any angle or in any pose. Sometimes those photos are great, but there are so many more possibilities. Removing lighting can open up some of those possibilities. Now, it does restrict the poses you can use and may require frequent repositioning of the remaining lights, but you can create entirely new dimensions and looks for the subject. So while we started with a safe, more commercial look, as we subtracted lighting, we drifted toward a more artistic, moody style. All the while, Jen was adapting her own poses and expressions accordingly. Bringing it back around, I used the process that I often use when working with someone new. I started off with lots of light. It was safe. I was getting to know my subject. They are getting comfortable, and I am assessing the situation, what their best angles are, how far I think we'll be able to go into an artsier style. I also know that I'm getting usable photos because of the safe lighting situation. But once we get warmed up, I start taking away lighting, start moving it around. Once we've got a good set of bright photos in the bank, I feel like we can start getting more creative and taking risks. Okay, so far I've just scratched the surface. For my VIP members, I have a full gallery of over 30 images from the shoot available. And in the VIP video, I walk through my exact settings and editing process for these photos. I talk more about the lighting and the decisions that I made so that I could show off the lighting and also provide Jen with the strongest images possible. She brought her A game, so I wanted to bring my own A game in return. VIPs, you will see exactly how I approach bringing my best. If you're not a VIP but you're interested in learning more, head over to snapcheck.com and click the Join VIP option that you see here. From there, you can learn more about the VIP program and the available membership options. Thanks everyone, and I am definitely looking forward to working with Jen again in the near future. If there's a certain lighting technique or theme that you'd like to see demonstrated with her as the model, let me know in the comments.